Welcome back. Face the hunger. That's been an ongoing struggle in New Mexico, and the pandemic has worsened the situation. Now, currently, 1 in 3 children in the state are going hungry. So in response, Sandia Area Federal Credit Union has teamed up with the Storehouse, New Mexico for the Face the Hunger Challenge. Crystal spoke with Jill Beets and Jonika Horton to find out more about the Face the Hunger Challenge and what it is, as well as how we can take part.
Joining us this morning, we have Jill Beets with Adelante Development Center, Storehouse, New Mexico, and Jonika Horton with the Sandia Area Federal Credit Union. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So I'm super excited about this interview because, one, it's really addressing a very important need that we have in New Mexico. We all know that New Mexico is struggling when it comes to hunger, and especially during the pandemic, things have just gotten a lot worse. You two are joining forces together to help make sure that New Mexicans are fed. Jill, I want to start with you. Tell me about your organization and what you're doing to help with the hunger situation here in New Mexico.
Right, so the Storehouse Food Pantry is the largest food pantry in the state of New Mexico. We give out about 1.5 million meals a year. About 200 people come through the food pantry every day that we're open. So we're a big part of fighting hunger in our state. And as you said, hunger has gotten worse in New Mexico. It's been a long-standing issue, but currently about 20% of the people are suffering from food insecurity, which means they wonder where their next meal is coming from. And 1 in 3 children are going hungry in our state.
Wow, and that number is just alarming, isn't it? And you need help, obviously, because this is a big task, and that's where, Jonika, you and the Sandia Area Federal Credit Union, you're coming in to help out with this, right?
Yes. So Sandia Area Federal Credit Union is teaming up with the Storehouse New Mexico Food Pantry on the Face the Hunger Challenge. So FACE stands for Feeding Area Children Every Day. And the goal is to raise funds and awareness about the ongoing need to fight hunger in our community.
Why did you guys decide this was something that you needed to jump on board with?
Well, Sandia Area has been a very long time sponsor and partner of the Storehouse. And, this latest campaign came about because hunger is increasing in our state. Jill mentioned that 1 in 3 children in our state are going hungry. Well, this is compared to last year where it was 1 in 4 children. So Sandia has been this long-time supporter. And so last year, our Sandia area members and employees donated enough to provide over 93,000 meals to feed New Mexican families experiencing hunger.
Wow, that is great. That is a large number. A big thank you for that and for all of your customers that were able to help out with that. Jill, how important is this to help solve the problem that we have when it comes to hunger in our state?
Well, during the pandemic, a lot of families are struggling, and the Storehouse has seen a lot of new people come through the food pantry, many who've never been to a food pantry before. So this funding is more important than ever. And of course, hunger, like I said, has been a long-standing issue. So these kind of corporate help, like what we're getting from Sandia Area, is huge. And when they proposed the idea, we were very excited about it for a number of reasons. Sandia is offering a matching funds. And so, like Crystal, if you got on our website and donated today to this campaign, if you gave $50, that Sandia Area is giving $50. So that means the Storehouse Food Pantry gets $100. And every dollar helps us provide 5 meals. So it's, just will go so far. And even if you give $25 a month, that would allow us to feed a child for an entire month. So every dollar makes a difference, and those matching funds being supplied by Sandia Area are really important and well appreciated.
Absolutely. Wow. The numbers that you're giving us this morning, they're just really eye-opening. I want to talk about the hunger situation. That way our viewers at home, we have so many generous viewers, and that way they get a picture of what hunger looks like in New Mexico, because we're not talking about, homeless people on the side of the streets. We're talking about families and young children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of families come to the food pantry. About a quarter of the people that come through that we provide food for are children. I mean, obviously it's a full range from brand new babies to elderly seniors that have run out of retirement funding. But a lot of this year has been, at all food pantries across the country, has been people that have lost hours at work or lost jobs entirely, who are going without food. I talked to somebody not long ago who was at the food pantry who had a family of 3, and she had a long-standing job at an optometrist, and people weren't coming in. so they had scaled back her hours. And her husband had lost his job entirely, and she said, she'd never been to a food pantry before, and there she was getting food. And we give people carts full of stuff. I mean, a big cart full of things with meats and vegetables and fresh foods, dairy products. I mean, things that people don't expect out of a food pantry. And then, of course, the stuff you would expect, like canned foods and those shelf-stable things that will last the rest of the month.
You know, and as you just mentioned, there's families that are going to food pantries for the first time this year, and there are families that are trying to help out for the first time this year, and that's what it's going to take. Okay, I know we're running out of time, ladies, so I want to get the information out really quickly of how can people donate today.
So one way that people can donate is to go online to sandia.org. There's a big banner out there. They can donate through there. Another thing that we are doing is, people can stop by any of our branches to offer non-perishable foods to, at the branches within Albuquerque or Santa Fe. So.
All right.
So they can also give online at storehousenm.org. And they can even, if they set up a recurring gift, not only will their money be matched by Sandia, their first gift, Sandia Federal Credit Union, they will also, if they give $25 a month, if they set that recurring gift, we're going to send them a tote bag that says, I'm helping feed local families, and has the Face the Hunger Challenge logo on there. So they do need to give by March 31st to take part in this challenge.
Okay, you guys are making it super easy for us. Jill and Jonica, once again, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you for having us.
Thank you.